I managed to pick up this beautiful Asahi Pentax it's the Spotmatic F camera from a cash converter actually, and it's always a bit of a risk purchasing from cash converter because I don't think they do any kind of CLAs or any kind of testing. Certainly it wouldn't have been film tested, but I've struck lucky. So there we have a really tidy condition Spotmatic SPF. So if you're lucky, your Spotmatic F will come with the SMC super multi-coated Takuma lens like this one. I've got a filter on here at the moment. It's the UV 49mm UV filter. There's the detail of this lovely lens, and it's specially designed to take full advantage of the Spotmatic F new facilities, the main one being full aperture measurement. Basically it means that with this lens both the focusing and the light metering can be done on full aperture. You don't have to stop down to whatever your ultimate picture taking aperture will be. So it's really useful facility for both focusing and for getting that exposure spot on. And what a beautiful looking lens it is too. I think we can focus down as close as 1.5 feet all the way through to infinity. This one's got a very smooth focus roll, and then as far as the apertures, you've got everything from 16 through to 1.8. So I reckon I was really lucky to get this Minter. Lovely case, original case with it. This camera appears to have had a pretty good life, because I think it's, gosh, what is it, 1973, something like that. So a 50-year-old camera, speaking today in 2024. Let's have a quick look around it. So this was an extremely popular 35mm SLR camera with legendary status through the lens metering. And if we look on the top deck, you can see we have a range of shutter speeds on the right hand side from 1 second through to 1,000th of a second, and a bulb option. It's got that classic design of winder, beautifully elegant shape there, and on the winder base you've also got the film counter. There's the shutter button there, hot shoe, and on the left hand side on the outer ring, a couple of reminders, one for the film type and the other for a number of exposures. And then this is the film rewind. Front of the camera you have the meter activation by pushing this one up here, and on the other side there's the self-timer. Around here we have a couple of ports. One of them's got its original cover on it, the other one hasn't. I think these are for remote shutter and flash, I believe. On the base you have the tripod mount, the battery. It takes the 1.35 volt battery originally. You can't get those anymore, so I've got a 1.5 PX625, I think it is. I think the Spotmatic doesn't make the voltage adjustment, so you have to tweak your exposure measurements through the meter when you're taking to get perfect exposure. And then that is the film release button. On the back we have very simple, a viewfinder, very lovely large wide clear viewfinder, and through there you can see a needle and not much else information. And then there's just the Asai optical company Japan. Very tidy, look at this, hardly a mark on it. I popped a first black and white film in it. I put in a XP2, I think it was, Ilford XP2. Went out to the Mayfair area of London and did some street photography, and I'll pop in some of the sample images that I got. It was very, very easy to use. I found that I literally just had to get that matched needle into the middle by adjusting my aperture, my shutter speed. Very, very simple. Oh, that's it. What a gorgeous camera, 1973, coming up to 50 years old. A lucky purchase from Cash Converters. Somebody who clearly looked after this camera. And hopefully we'll get many more years of use out of it too.